Hi everyone, it's Kael and Tucker here. Today we are going to explore the Museum of Illusions inside of West Edmonton Mall. I was so excited to check it out and see all the cool illusions. Every exhibit amazed me, but my favorite was the upside down Edmonton Oilers locker room. General admission is $43.67. Children's tickets are $32.75, and infants get in free. Family and group rates are also available. Be sure to check the museum's website for the latest offers before you visit. As soon as you walk in, you'll spot the following eye illusion. It looks like the eyes are following you wherever you go. Next, there's a giant see-through tube that's fun to try with a friend. And when you look through it, your friend's face appears multiplied, and it's almost like you're looking through a kaleidoscope. Next were the wall illusions. The circle on the left looks bigger than the one on the right, but when you slide the magnetic circle over, they're actually the exact same size. The bottom arch looks much larger than the one above it, but when you move the magnetic arch to compare, they're identical. Next, we will look into the interactive illusions with compelling visuals in every corner. One side of the wall is a pyramid, but when you go to the front, it's a square. There were so many fun photo and video opportunities, and each illusion was different from the last. One of the things I loved the most about the Museum of Illusions is that every room felt like a new adventure. Let's show you some of our favorite rooms. The vortex tunnel looked so intense that I almost skipped it, but Mom said it was a must try. Big mistake, it made me feel completely dizzy. Mom couldn't stop laughing while we crossed together. I even had to go through it again with Dad, and it totally messed with him. Halfway across the bridge, he was leaning to one side just trying to keep his balance. The tilted room was so much fun. Even though the floor is level, the slanted room tricks your brain into thinking you're leaning. It even looks like you can do Michael Jackson's famous smooth criminal tilt. The head on a platter illusion was so funny. It looked like my head was sitting on a serving platter while the rest of my body disappeared. Mom and Dad couldn't stop laughing. The cloning table was really interesting. It looked like there were lots of copies of me sitting around the table. It felt like I was meeting a bunch of me's at the same time. The infinity room. When we went in, the mirrors made it look like there were so many of us. The symmetry room. The mirrors create the illusion that you're perfectly split in half, making it look like there's another version of you. The reverse room was my favorite. It looks like the Edmonton Oilers locker room is completely upside down. It made for some awesome photos and videos, and it really felt like we were walking on the ceiling. The Amy's room was so cool. Dad looked tiny while I looked like a giant. It's all about perspective, and it completely fooled our eyes. What's not to like about the Museum of Illusions? Not a whole lot. It moves pretty quickly, and sometimes you have to wait your turn for photos when it's busy. A few exhibits like the spinning tunnel can make people feel a bit dizzy, so hold on tight. The Museum of Illusions is definitely worth checking out. It's a great family outing where every space had something new that messed with my eyes and made everyone react. That's it for the Museum of Illusions. My brain still feels a bit mixed up after all those tricks. Thanks for watching and see you in the next vlog.